Your wife is calling for you, sir.
Yes.
Go right in there, sir. In the red door, sir.
This place smells like a stripper joint.
The creative service is surrounding Senator McTaint. He's re-entering the studio, and what a crowd! All right, everybody, let's get Mr. McTaint over to the microphone. They are in our studio. In fact, the oxygen level in our studio is somewhat depleted. There's so much humanity is traveling. We are talking in the studio with presidential candidate John McTaint, and he and his posse have crowded into our Pirate Cat studio, and it's as thick as
This is such a
molasses.
pleasure, Dr. Hal. This is such a pleasure. We've listened to you every night for the last 20 years.
Well, the honor is all mine, Senator. I'm glad that our little broadcast could do something to inculcate patriotism in a great American such as yourself. What would you tell this seething mass of unwashed, chaotic humanity, Senator?
Dr. Hal, it's important for the people that listen to you, that listen to me, that listen to others, that we believe. And once we believe in belief, we can believe together that these things can all be true because we believe them. And once this belief operates and goes around this country and comes back, you and I will believe like the people in this room should believe.
And believe in what? Supernatural monstrosities, gibbering phantoms, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, flying saucers, or all these things and more. An all-embracing vision of America marching into the future off the cliff of destiny. Sindy McTaint, this beautiful, blushing incarnation of American womanly...
Change is hard.
So
Change should be like a glacier.
beautiful it hurts the eye.
Cindy and I have been working on our marriage
More
like a
lovely
glacier.
than the monarch of the skies. And
If
wanton
the glacier
Arethusa's
falls
azure
in
dawns.
to the bay, then we know that's love.
Hallelujah.
Yes, and many infants will certainly be generated and decanted during the McCain administration.
Well,
oh my,
that's
oh my.
why don't
as
you
a mother, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
dear. I'm
yeah.
sorry. And I, you know, I don't want to step
And
on
the
her.
Hindenburg style
As a mother, I just have to say that you know that eating is bad. You know
Yes,
that, right?
that's right.
And pharmaceuticals are the only way.
That's right.
You kill the pain, you kill the hunger,
That's right.
and you can go on. And you know, don't you let your mother pressure you into getting her food. I know. That's my baby. That's my baby.
Dr. Hal, I'll tell you, sometimes I come home, the house is in disarray, the kids are loud. By the time,
I know, you just want
by
to
the
talk.
time Cindy's got dinner on the table, everything's back to normal.
Well, yes.
That's the kind of family life we believe in. We believe every American wants a family.
Everyone's sitting around the table. Well, here's another
Sit
question
around the
from
table like
Peter
we do.
Colby for the John McTaint campaign.
Yes, this is another question about your family life. Now, I understand that when you married the pre-senator, you did something very original at the time. You had a prenup signed because you had enormous wealth, and
she
the
has
pre-senator
enormous
McTaint
wealth,
did
yeah.
not have a penny to rub together.
I don't like
And
the way
my
you
question
said
for
rub.
you is, because you had pioneered this use
That's
of
a
a
liberal
prenup,
media,
I'm wondering,
Senator.
before your kids were born, did you make them like sign a prenatal?
To be honest, I love being me.
Yeah,
I love my husband.
that's right.
I love our children.
That's right.
I went to Africa. Our children are here in the studio tonight. We
That's
we
right.
brought our 6-month-old with us.
My kids who are lined up against the wall right here. I see one
Yes, they are.
crying right now.
Loyal. Perhaps we'd like to put one of the McTaint youngsters on the air and see what their take is on their old man.
Mom, Dad.
We love you, baby. We love you, baby.
Billy,
we love you.
Billy, get back in the corner. Get away from the mic.
Baby, have you taken your meds today?
I haven't. I'm a little
I think that's what's wrong.
confused. A little confused.
Are you my daddy?
Oh, isn't that cute? Say, did your mommy fix your hair?
Yeah, I wanted pigtails.
Oh, well, what a literal interpretation you received. Okay, yes,
American.
Would you like to feel them, Dr. Hal?
certainly, yes, bring them right over here, and I will palpate your subluxations. On the air? You want me to do this? All right. Everything is there. All present and accounted for.
Now that is a natural breast, is that not, my friend?
Yes.
That's the kind of health care we want for every American. There's nothing wrong with wanting a futon.
Well, in your book, Follow the Wall of Our Fathers, you talked about how you avoided a futon torpedo only to be tortured by Albanians while in custody by repeated immersion in the litanies of Ross Bagdasarian.
I didn't whine. I got in the car when people told me to. You know, and we believe here at johnmctaint.com, we believe in green immigration policies.
Yes, if you're green, you can get in.
If you're green, if you get caught, you run on a treadmill and you electrify the fence to keep you away from your family that's trying
Ever
to
pissed on an
come on
electric
in.
fence?
We really believe that everyone should be working.
That's
This
right.
is not a
That's
free
right.
Thank
voting
you.
society.
We are
Dr.
America.
Howell.
When we
Have you
make
tried
things,
these
we
counterbass?
outsource.
They're out of this world.
And when we outsource them, we give other people the right to have the jobs that we don't want because we can't afford to keep the jobs here. That's why we outsource.
Or the theme music
Dr.
from
Howell.
House of Frankenstein. What could be more patriotic?
Dr. Hal, I have a quick question for you.
Yes, my dear.
I'd like to know if you're maybe interested in having a little menage a trois with my husband and I.
Well, I suppose he may tire out and fall asleep early, eh?
Cindy, that doesn't have anything to do with fundraising. I told you to focus before you...
I'm afraid
Sorry.
my funds are somewhat low, but I'm sure I could leave a sawbuck on the night table. I mean, that is to say, Well, let's talk about this further after the program.
I'm not going to talk about my sex life with my wife on the radio.
You know
I'd
what?
sleep...
Honey, any fool can be uncomfortable, and you don't have to talk about this because there's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
All I can say is that we do have some videos on the website, johnmctaint.com,
Yes,
johnmctaint.com.
it's
And
legendary
Lord,
in
do we
medical
need the
circles.
money. We really need the money. Cindy, it's just beer money. It doesn't go far.
The reality is we do need money.
That's right.
We do need
That's
some
right.
money. My money only goes so far. So if you would like to give, please look at the
Yes.
website, John McTaint.
Dig deep
.com.
down into the
The more,
bottom of
mon-
your
the
wallet.
more money you give to my campaign, the less you'll have.
That's right, and the
the
less you
less-
can spend on frivolous expenditures,
That's right.
which bleed the body politic dry.
Don't you do that. Honey, do you have anything else to say about that? Change
I think if we had American hero camps set up at all four corners of the country, that when people came in, they could go to the camp and they could go through some of the same experiences I went through in Albania.
They
being
get to eat those great
They could
sandwiches,
get
or would
yes.
they?
I think we digress.
Yes, I
gentlemen.
guess so.
think
Let's
we
get
digress.
back to the nitty-gritty, the
I just want to
masculine
say a
give and
little
take
something
group.
about the torture, actually.
Yes?
That improved our sex life.
Well,
Now, a little
That's right.
torture can go a long way.
That's
And the
right.
reality is that my husband learned things
That's right.
that he has used to tantalize me in the bedroom. And I look at that as
That's
a
right.
blessing.
We have
something
done
like that.
menage a trois.
Yes, that's right.
People called in.
Right. Well, of course, they said a Mormon could never be president, but what about an orgiast? They have to be represented, don't they?
There's no reason to exclude anybody just because their genitals don't look like yours.
And few people do look like mine.
Jesus Christ,
Jesus at your dinner party? Well, that's one
Yes.
of them, yes.
yes, and Chuck Barris,
Chuck Barris, yes. And the third,
and the third would be Patricia Crowley.
what scintillating conversation. Of course, and Jesus would keep the wine flowing.
And Patricia Crowley would tell us about working on Fugitive with David Jansen.
Tell him about the barrel, baby. Tell him about the barrel.
One day I took my clothes off, I got in the barrel, and when Cindy came home, I jumped out and there was oil all over me. Oh.
Oh, yes, these videos are most explicit.
Please, here. We discuss, not
Oh,
discuss.
now you're shy, Cindy. Cindy,
You know how I
I told you we're
vacillate.
here to
You know
take
how I
money.
vacillate.
You were letting the DJ feel your
listen.
breast. This doesn't. This is this.
It's okay.
Now we have another caller. Perhaps to ask Senator John McTaint a question. Hello, you're on the air.
Thank you so much, caller. Okay.
Sanctuary.
Yes, sanctuary.
Cindy, don't talk to them.
Like that?
If they don't give money, don't talk to them too long.
I will be looking for the check. Gotta go, you're boring me. Can you please
Yes,
cut the collar,
that's
please?
Now another question from the press pool, Pete Goldie. Yes, you, sir.
Yes, Senator, your presumptive opponent, Senator Obama, has a motto saying it's change we can believe on.
Oh.
And my question for you, Senator, is what sort of change are we going to get from you?
We're not going to get change. Change is slow, like a glacier. When I
It's
take
hard.
off my clothes at night, I just don't jump out of my clothes. I slowly unbutton each button.
Look at these
That's how
videos.
change
Boy,
should
red
be.
hot stuff.
We are going to take the wall that's being built around Jerusalem and Israel, and we are going to take it down to Texas and put that wall on the, and we're going to actually get Pakistani border guards and the mountains and ship them to our southern border. So there'll be the mountains of Pakistan on the Texas border with Pakistani guards trying to keep evil out because it's trying to get to the evil that's inside us.
And once again, America will become a shining city on a hill, a walled city, with a machine gun emplacements at the guard tower.
We're looking
working.
for real
Keep them
legal
working.
Americans. If your picture is not on a dollar bill, I'm not sure. Cindy, help me with this.
Boy, what a party
Keep them
this is.
working.
I think every legal, real American should have a personal nuclear weapons launcher in their house
Right
at all
on.
times. If a Boy Scout
Yeah.
comes to the door and wants to sell you cookies, no, you don't use it then. You use discretion.
No, you're right, you're right.
Even you can get a barrel of sweet crude oil.
Oh, God, baby. Talk
Oh,
about
In your
coming out of
state,
the- Talk about
maybe
coming out
that's
of that barrel
what you
again.
need.
Cut the
Is
all
a
All
big
oiled up.
barrel
Talk
of
about
sweet
coming out of that
crude
barrel again,
oil.
all oiled up.
This is Dr.
Oh,
Hal. Cut the mic there.
come to Mama and your little sweet
Oh,
crew.
God, look what they're doing now. Get that camera
I think you should swim naked in the streams.
Oh, my
all
God.
the way around
Me-
Canada's maritime province.
Naked? That's what we
There's a
should all
skinny
be.
dip up
is
there,
naked.
surrounded by the
Doesn't
seals
matter.
and
Nothing
eels.
else matters except for naked.
Well,
Yeah.
Hal, as always, this has encouraged me to take the political process more seriously than ever before.
Yes, it is a political season here on Damnpaign 08.
Cindy, put the clothes back on.
Yeah, well,
I'm sorry, I got
this is a
hot.
great way to go out.
It's hot in here.
Yeah, it is. It is rather hot because of the interested humanity pressing in. But thank you, Senator John McTaint, for appearing on the Ask Dr. Hal show.
I'm not
This can only
More
help
money.
you, sir.
Far out.
People,
Right on.
give us money. We need it.
money.
Give us money to John.
John McTaint.
Money makes the world go
.com.
round of it. Go round of it.
You know, they really are on message here, the McTaint campaign.
Well, you have to be. You know, the political pounding of the pavement is grueling. It wears
talk
out
more
more
about
than
that pounding,
shoe leather
Dr.
here
Hal?
in the cities of America's hope
Pounding.
and promise.
Dr. Hal,
Yes, ma'am.
can you talk a bit more about the pounding?
Thinking of the pounding of their daily assault
Hal.
of the routine.
Dr. Hal,
Yes.
are you married?
They would take the steel and carve it into curvatures, smooth lines, and run their hands over their surfaces as they were so pleased
This
with
is why
their
you should be
work.
running our country, because you think of these things.
Why, yes, here in America, the industrial legacy of many hard-working, brawny, sweating employees of
Oiled
mills
up.
and mines, oiled up and ready to work at that
Underpaid,
repetitive,
illegal
monotonous factory where Henry Ford's great invention of the production line caused endless pounding, repeated thumping and pushing in the pistons like force of American industry. That great engine.
Is there another pair of headphones around here?
There you go.
Let's talk
Mrs.
about
McTaint,
America's... oh, yes.
yes, Mrs. McTaint, I understand that you are with child, is that correct?
I am.
And we're all happy for
Well,
you.
you can see how she
God
got that way.
bless.
And it certainly gives you a
God
very
bless.
attractive glow, if I may say.
Oh, you are
But
so
however,
kind.
do you think it is wise, in fact, a woman so near to term to be going to Burning Man?
Why, that's just the very place.
I am so glad you asked. I feel that going to Burning Man could be one of the best things that I could expose my unborn fetus to. I'm really looking forward to my child hearing the thump
The
of the
throbbing.
music.
You mean the drum
throbbing of
circles?
the music.
The incessant drum circles
The
in every
incessant-
direction?
No. From what I hear, there really aren't any more drum circles.
How about techno? I've
when
heard
was the
techno is
last time
played
that
there.
you went to Burning Man, Pete Goldie?
Oh, I don't know. I'm simply here to ask you
It doesn't
questions.
matter. And Burning Man is America. Did you not know this, Pete Goldie?
Yes, it's in
America.
Nevada.
Nevada.
America is Burning Man. Any way possible.
Take this fetus and nurture it.
Take it and nurture it.
Oh.
I'm proud
Have you
to be an
taken
American.
any special precautions during your trip?
Yes. Oh, no. Do I need to do anything?
Well, you do appear to be quite gravid, ma'am.
What does that mean?
Means you're ancient.
What does that mean?
Embarazada.
It means you got a bun in the oven.
What does that mean? Oh, I'm pregnant. Yes, I'm pregnant. We've all established that now. I've really gone downhill today.
How do you mean?
I just
Cindy, what are you doing?
don't
She's
know.
getting friendly with
I
the
don't
staff,
know what
yeah.
I'm doing anymore, Johnny.
My rod and thy staff.
2
they
books to
come
go, and I am losing it.
Uh-oh.
One of the most amazing.
Pull it together, Cindy. Pull it together.
Pregnant with emotion.
I am
And with
happy
patriotism
and
for
in
our great
love,
country.
and that's what happens when you are happy and in love, and your husband has a really nice. This is not even gonna. No one's gonna hear this. No one even listens to this goddamn station.
Oh,
Well,
no.
now,
This
Mrs.
is this
McTaint,
station.
program.
This is just a piss
I
in
think
our
you're
little hole.
They
letting
will provide
the
us
liquor
these
get a little
wonderful
bit back the
luxuries
best
of
of
We're
us.
on
an
NPR
excellent
tomorrow
radio
night.
station.
That's
Okay,
the
this is
liquor
nothing.
talking
This is
in vino veritas.
pirate cat my ass.
Yes, our
I'm pretty good at that, huh?
Yes, you are.
Johnny, baby.
Senator McTaint.
I just about fell asleep, Cindy.
Oh my
What is it
goodness.
now?
Senator McTaint,
Yes,
if elected president,
yes, that's what I'm going for.
will you free Paul Addis?
Yes!
Will I what?
We will definitely free Paul Addis. He is getting out of jail.
That
I
political
had an
prisoner.
affair with him. Shush, shush, shush. I wasn't supposed to say anything, but I love him. I love Paul Addis, and he's my friend.
You see, women, they're attracted to prisoners. I don't know why. I think that would be one of your first priorities, wouldn't it, Sandra?
Here we go. God damn it to hell!
That's pretty cool.
Get
Did
him
you do this?
out. He's a martyr, and I just still I love him. He's my little sperm. He's my little sperm boy. Little sperm boy. I love you, baby. Johnny, I love you too. You know that.
You know, what is it like to be an American tonight? Sitting in front of your TV,
A trenchant question, except we're on the radio.
your mute button is broken.
Yes, but this is high definition radio.
You're looking for corn that's higher than your knee because you know next week you just might not have a can opener to get in.
Eye is an elephant's eye.
I'm sorry.
Understand. Just
I'm out of
got it.
control. I'm
Yes.
out of control.
I know.
Will you please
I'm
slap me?
afraid such corrective things are necessary.
Did you guys know that the
Yeah.
Cheneys have moved
I feel
to
better.
Carmel?
Yes, I had
Calm
to.
me
I
down
do
sometimes.
do that. Yes.
Cindy,
I got
Cindy,
carried away
we'll
out
get the
here.
we'll get the car. Somebody get the limo. Cindy, what are you doing over there?
I just thought
I'm
I'd-
fine, baby. I'm fine.
My
I
God,
bet
Cindy.
it is moving steadily
I know-
onward
I
at a
can't work
greater
under these
and
conditions.
greater
Which limo
rate,
driver do you
and,
want now?
You can still feel that pounding.
Which
as
one do you want?
Sit in Rust Belt cities like Detroit and Weehawken.
Big-
Yes, you can see the brawny ghosts of
No.
those